Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and today guys I'm doing a video for Trapper John. This is paid review 22QB55. This is for Trapper. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Sky Dweller, and I haven't lost weight. It's just freezing today, so my body's shrunken a wee bit, but I haven't lost weight. Here we go. Hey Pontiff, I wanted to let you know that I've been thinking about you and your friend, his problems. Well, this was a guy I used to work with who committed suicide. Now, he wasn't a friend, okay? Let me just make that assumption. He was like an associate. I was never that. I never went to his house. We were not friends like that. I had a very close friend of mine kill himself recently, and it was so shocking to me. Knocked me on my heels. I feel the worst because I had no idea he was hurting so badly. I doubt I could have done anything, but damn sure I could have tried. I found this video actually during your stream last night. After refreshing my YouTube feed, I believe the universe gives us signs to pay attention. I believe in karma too. So I took notice. You asked what to tell your friend? I reckon you tell him that even the best minds in investment strategy have suffered loss. Oh, that was my other friend, sorry, my other friend who has lost 90% of his money in crypto. I think you tell him the best minds have lost money, have suffered loss just like him. I don't know his situation, but I would say that crypto will come back. Even if he was totally in the share market, he would have suffered the same. Even if he had land, real estate, he could have suffered the same loss. Paul, please tell him that even people he doesn't know care about him. This video is a great sin pot of advice from someone who suffered the same loss. Please check it, okay? It was a video he sent me about somebody who lost all their money in this crypto garbage. Paul, I'm sending you a PayPal donation. I know it's not much. I'm a blue-collar tradesman, and I have some irons in the fire, so it's about what I can spare. Please remember my consumerism video you posted for me. Stop spending on frivolous items, at least for right now. I too suffer from anxiety, and I've lost sleep over being overextended. I know you don't know me, Pontiff, but please know that I legit care about you. I respect your ability to create content. You stand alone in the art of this whole thing. Unlike Timmy, who you nailed early on as a soulless shtick stealer, you make videos that really draw people in and make them smile, even when you two are down. Thanks, Paul. I hope this can help in some way. Regards, Trapper. So this is a personal email Trapper sent. And it got me thinking. It really got me thinking. And it got me thinking about life and things. I'm turning 50 years old this year, which is that's a big turning point for men. 40, 30, 20, 30, well, I suppose 21, 30, 40, 50, 60. Those 0 birthdays are very important. And I gotta say, in all honesty, I think no matter how bad or dark things get, no matter how bad things are, you've got to be grateful to be alive. And it's often easy. We take many things for granted. We take life for granted. I just saw the Tom Cruise movie, Top Gun. And it had Val Kilmer in it. And I've never been a big Val Kilmer fan. I thought he was a bit of a douchebag. And I did a bit of research on him, and he's had that throat cancer, and he's had a trachea installed. He's apparently worth $25 million US. Well done, Val. Well done for retaining you some money. And I was just reading, Tom seems to be a pretty cool friend. He actually said to when this movie was being shot, either Val's in the movie or I'm not in it. And then Val Kilmer has actually had this terrible cancer. And now he feeds he doesn't eat food like we eat food. He eats food through a tube. So it's a pasty stuff he eats. And I got to be totally honest with you. This guy had fame, money, celebrity, and there's no way in the world you would swap with him with what he's got. It's pretty damn sad. And I know myself, my uncle, Steve Pristash, he was actually a very charismatic guy. He was a musician. The Wild Cherries, he was in the band, The Wild Cherries, and this was in the late 60s, early 70s. He then started, he was a salesman. Started his own business because he worked for a steel company as a salesman. Then he worked for another smaller company. Then he went on his own. And he then had money, his business, he was very much into the religion. He was a born-again Christian. But a very charismatic guy. He was flawed, but I must say I liked him. And I got to be totally honest with you, he had that similar cancer. He had the voice box. And you know what? That's a real bitch. That's a real bitch. And I think at the end of the day, your ultimate wealth is your health. Health is something you can't ever take for granted. If you are healthy and active, hey, that is a fantastic, that's worth a fortune. And we often, you know, in this community, in the hobby that we have, we always want luxury goods. We want a consumerism. We love luxury type items. And I got to be honest with you, sometimes it's better consumerism. We constantly after more and the latest, the greatest. We want to flex and show off. You know what? We don't really need that crap. We don't need that. You've got to realize, yes, it's nice to have money, but the biggest asset all of us have got is your health is the number one. And it's funny, I had another good friend of mine who recently died a couple weeks ago. He lived in a $2 million apartment. I actually went to his apartment. Beautiful. Right overlooking the Brisbane River. 3 floors up. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And he's no longer here. He is not here. He doesn't exist anymore. He's gone. And for his, you know, I mean, it's really, really sad. He was 63. And you think, shit, that's not that old. Especially when you're approaching 50. 63 is just around the corner. It's around the corner. So I think no matter how bad things get, the most important thing is to always keep a positive spirit. And no matter what happens, it's never good to end your own life. It's never, ever, ever good to do that. No matter how bad it gets, it's never, never, ever worth taking your own life. And it's funny. I was talking to my dad. He's 74. And he said to me, he's no longer concerned with investing in... He can't invest in real estate. He doesn't have the time left. He said to me, if he buys real estate and he gets the market wrong, sometimes in real estate you need 5 to 10 years for it to recover or come back. He said, I don't have 5 to 10 years. I have 2 to 3 years for an investment mistake. So he keeps a lot of his money in shares and cash because he doesn't have that time. And I mean, for someone like my dad, something like a Lamborghini or a Ferrari means absolute. He's never been a car person. He loves his C-Class. That's possibly an E-Class would be a dream car, an E-Class. That's about it. It's different things to different people. For him, he's got a Rolex 36mm Datejust in steel. For him, the Holy Grail is a 36mm day date. But I mean, I said to him, Dad, you wear that watch when you change the pool filter and you're mowing and shit. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, so don't wear an 18-karat gold 36mm day date. It'll fall to bits. He thinks my Sky Dweller is a monster. And he can't read the other functions. He can't read the second time zone. And that's the whole thing. That is the whole thing. Appreciate what you've got. The health you have is far important than the Mercedes-Benz you don't have. Or the Platinum Daytona you would have really liked. Well, you know what? You've got to appreciate what you do have. And I really think sometimes instead of looking at what you don't have and being upset, you've got to be grateful for what you do have. And sometimes in life you learn these valuable lessons. With crypto, if you've lost a lot of money, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You've got to have a bit of emergency cash. You've got to have maybe some other asset classes. Watches are a great asset class. Instead of everything in crypto, some watches. I mean, this particular individual doesn't have enough money for real estate and he wants to keep a little bit off ledger. Watches, a little bit in crypto, cash, maybe some gold or precious metal. That would be the way to go. So never lose sight of the fact it's great to be alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm well. I feel great. You've got to be grateful for what you do have. I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe. And this video here is for Trapper John. And I want to say, Trapper, chin up. I love you, Trapper. And guys, if you're going for a bad patch, no matter how bad it is, it can be worse. What's the worst that can happen in the Western world? We go bankrupt. We start again. So what? There's nothing wrong with that. Guys, I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pluta channels. Who am I talking about? WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com. Check them out, guys. Jump online, check out WatchShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand, and 90 plus different brands, new and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about WatchShopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please, guys, check out WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com, WatchShopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out WatchShopping.com. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.